No.
Many Nazis were working for NASA. Do you need to go through a list?
Which one? No.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Now we're talking about the man in the moon.
I'll put money on it.
Now you're talking about the man in the moon.
All right. Listen, I'm talking about the man on the stage.
So globalize the Intifada now that you know what it means?
You didn't say what it means.
I beg your pardon, I did.
You didn't say what Intifada means.
No, you said you knew what global... I did too. I told you it was a wave of genocidal suicide attacks on Jews.
That's not what it means.
Israel.
That's not what it means.
Oh, then why did you ask?
We get it back to
I asked you what it means. You want to read the definition?
I just told you what it was.
I asked you what it means. You want to read the definition?
Yes.
What's the definition of Intifada?
I just told you. When you were
That's
the
not
third time.
That's not a definition.
It's exactly what it was.
What
Hard to hear, isn't it? Hard to hear.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard it clearly.
Blowing up Jews in buses,
My Google's saying something
pizza
different.
places, and cafes.
My Google is saying something different. It doesn't say that.
I can't help you with your broken Google.
So from what I'm reading, Intifada means a shaking off. Uprising.
Right. And what is the Intifada?
I didn't say the Intifada. You said, am I against the phrase globalized Intifada? And I asked
Globalize
you never
the Intifada.
What?
Globalize the Intifada.
Yeah, so what does it mean?
I just told you. It means blowing up Israelis in buses, cafes, discotheques, coffee shops. That's what it was.
So was it an Intifada when, like, South African anti-apartheidists were blowing up restaurants?
South African anti-apartheidists? No.
It wasn't Intifada. They weren't shaking things off at the time?
No, of course not. No, the
Hmm.
Intifada was known by the name.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Go, I know you're melting a face, but no, that is true.
Melting
the vast majority of people that died were citizens. It's just, they're a true story on culture.
Melting a face?
I don't support terrorism, Norm. You should know that.
It sounds like you do.
No, I just didn't know. I just didn't think you knew what Intifada meant. It doesn't seem like you do.
I said the Intifada. Maybe your hearing is lousy?
The Intifada doesn't...
Yes.
I'm
Globalize the Intifada.
So it's uppercase D?
Yes. The Intifada, like the Holocaust.
Okay, so I'm gonna Google it again.
Or the transatlantic slave.
Okay, so you gotta tell me if this is wrong.
Okay.
The Intifada refers to Palestinian uprisings against the Israel occupation of the West Bank and Gaza. The word itself is derived from Arabic, meaning shaking off or uprising. Do you disagree with me or agree with me on that definition?
I think you're evading what the Intifada is and what...
How am I evading it when I'm reading it to you what Google tells me? Is Google fucking pro-Palestinian propagandist?
I think you're avoiding what the Intifada is and was.
I think you're saying what it means.
I just told you what it is, and now you're lying to yourself because I caught you advocating for genocide.
No, I definitely wasn't doing
Jews.
anything. I definitely wasn't a Socratic method at all.
Yes.
I just didn't know what it means.
And now because you were caught, you're trying to
didn't know what
pretend that words don't mean what they mean.
I just read what the word
of words.
I not only read what it means, I read what it's defined as, and then what it means. Anyway, like I said, Norm, I'm not one of your blocks. We can stop here.
I don't know. I don't have any of what you're saying.
We can stop here, Norm. I'm good.
I wish you would. Because you're embarrassing yourself and anybody.
You want the last word?
No. I don't need anything from you.
But then I can stop here then. We can stop here then.
Okay, you can stop here. Go
You want
bye-bye.
the last word, Norm?
Go take off.
You want the last word, Norm?
Yeah, I got a curious question for myself. Is citizens, like, taking Bernie's recency argument for a minute, is Holden a worse decision than Citizens United? And I'm trying to find studies. Like, Citizens United doesn't have any significant good studies on political bias, but they are on Holden. I don't know, Holden might be worse than Citizens United. And I don't mean just for black people, that's obviously right. I mean, generally for Democrats.
So I use Google. It's funny, I got a different result. Shooting attacks, stone throwing, rocket attacks, and suicide bombings.
Screenshot your question and put it in the
prominent
PTR.
feature.
Screenshot your question and put it in the PTR.
Became a prominent feature.
I'll do a picture right now.